The world transformed slowly at first, then all at once. Oceans receded, forests withered, and cities cracked under the scorching sun. Within a single century, Earth became an endless expanse of sand, stone, and dust. Mountains eroded into smooth dunes, rivers evaporated into salt flats, and the winds carried clouds of sand that obscured the sun in perpetual golden haze. Humanity awoke to a planet that no longer held life as they knew it. A land of extremes where survival became an art in itself. At first, people struggled to adapt. Water was rare, precious, and fiercely guarded. Wells that once ran deep became dry, rivers turned into cracked canyons, and every drop of condensation on metal or rock became a treasure. Cities that had thrived near coasts collapsed under heat and sandstorms. Roads melted into the dunes, and the familiar landscape vanished beneath rolling seas of ochre and beige. Humanity was forced to move, to follow the occasional oasis or hidden underground reservoir, reshaping entire civilizations around scarcity. Technology attempted to keep pace. Solar collectors thrived under the relentless sun, but energy was not enough to solve the deeper problem, the lack of water and fertile soil. Engineers built massive desalination plants, portable shelters, and wind turbines that could capture energy from the ever-blowing storms. Yet no machine could truly restore forests or oceans. Instead, humans adapted themselves, learning to travel lightly, sleep in the shade of rock formations, and ration every precious resource with ritual precision. The desert's ecology changed too. Only the hardiest of creatures survived. Lizards, rodents, and insects evolved to endure extreme heat and hunger, some growing enormous under the unchallenged sun. Predators shifted their hunting patterns, learning to track scarce prey across endless sands. Even birds migrated farther than ever, crossing entire continents in search of food and water. Humanity, once at the top of the food chain, became a fragile guest in a planet ruled by endurance. Cultural life transformed as well. Stories, myths, and songs centered around water, shade, and the distant past when trees and oceans existed. Cities and settlements became isolated clusters, connected by caravans and trade routes across the sand. Art became minimalist, echoing the vast emptiness surrounding it. People celebrated the rare storms and rainfalls as sacred events, marking the sky with gratitude and awe. Time itself seemed slower in the desert. Days burned in white-hot light. Nights plunged into freezing cold. Humanity became nocturnal in habit, venturing at dusk and dawn, sleeping under shelters during the harsh daytime. Survival dictated every rhythm, every choice, and every dream. Those who endured learned to respect the endless horizon, to read the sand like a language, and to honor the few water sources that remained. Yet life persisted, stubborn and creative. Underground farms thrived with hydroponics. Solar-powered wells drew water from the deep aquifers, and small communities flourished around hidden springs. Nomads roamed vast expanses, trading knowledge, food, and hope. Human ingenuity adapted to scarcity, creating a new civilization molded by the desert rather than by abundance. Over centuries, the deserts claimed every corner of Earth, reshaping mountains, oceans, and cities into seas of gold and beige. Humanity endured, smaller, wiser, and profoundly aware of their fragility. Every sunrise reminded them of the world they lost. Every dune spoke of patience and resilience. The planet had transformed into a relentless teacher, and humanity had learned to survive in its infinite, unforgiving embrace. Even in the endless sand, life, both human and animal, found a way to persist. And in that persistence, the desert became not a wasteland, but a new cradle of civilization.